My dear students, according to your watching time, a very good morning, a very good afternoon, and a very good evening. In this lecture, we are going to study about application of trigonometry. In this lecture, we will learn how to use trigonometry and in which area and in which field. Students, this is a very important concept connecting to the trigonometry because most of the real life problems are solved by using trigonometry. Students, in everyday life we come across many buildings, monuments and other structures. The height of these structures can be found by using trigonometric ratios. Not only height, we can also find distance between two buildings, distance between a person and a building, or distance between a person and a temple, or distance between a person and a church. Students, we can also find distance between any two things, any two objects by using trigonometric ratios. Let's review some basic terms which we are going to use in this topic. Now, our first term is line of vision or also known as line of sight. First point is line of vision. This line of vision also known as line of sight. Yes students, line of vision and line of sight both are the same. Suppose we have any 2 points. Suppose this is point A and this is point B. Point A represent the location of observer. Suppose that point A represent a location of the observer. यहाँ पर कोई ऑब्जर्वर है एंड दिस ऑब्जर्वर लुकिंग एनी ऑब्जेक्ट विच इज एट बी. ऑब्जर्वर कहां पर है? पॉइंट ए पर. दिस ऑब्जर्वर लुकिंग एनी ऑब्जेक्ट विच इज एट बी. देन स्टूडेंट दिस लाइन ए बी इज नोन एज लाइन ऑफ विजन. देन दिस लाइन ए बी इज कॉल्ड लाइन ऑफ विजन. Line of vision is clear. Once again I repeat it. Suppose that we have 2 points. One point is A and other point is B, and point A is location of an observer. कोई observer यहाँ पर है. कहाँ पर? point A पर. And point B represent the position of any object. point B पर कोई object है. When this observer looking at point B, then this line AB is called line of vision, also called line of sight. या इसको line of vision बोलते हैं या फिर क्या बोलते हैं? line of sight. Now our next point is angle of elevation. Angle of elevation. Second point is angle of elevation. If we have any 2 points, suppose that point A and B, where B is at higher level and A is at lower level. Suppose this type, this is point A and this is point B. This is point A and this point is B. We have 2 points A and B. A is at lower level and B is at higher level than A. A के कंपेयर में B कहां पर है? हायर लेवल पर. एंड वी हैव अ हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन AM passing through point A. Suppose that we have a horizontal line passing through point A. You know what is the horizontal line? A line which is parallel to the ground. ग्राउंड के पैरेलल में जो लाइन होती है वो लाइन क्या कहलाती है? हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन. एंड अ लाइन which is perpendicular to the ground is known as vertical line. So student, this is horizontal line. Now suppose our observer is at point A. Observer कहाँ पर है? Point A पर. And any object which is at B. When observer looking from lower level to higher level, then this line AB is line of vision, and this angle MAB is known as angle of elevation. Angle of elevation. Angle of elevation is clear. When observer is at lower level and from lower level looking to higher level, then angle made by this line of vision with horizontal line is called angle of elevation. Simply you can understand this. ऑब्जर्वर अगर नीचे है, ऑब्जर्वर अगर नीचे से ऊपर देख रहा है, तो हॉरिजॉन्टल के साथ में जो एंगल बनाता है, दैट एंगल इज नोन एज एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन. इन दिस डायग्राम, दिस इज पोजीशन ऑफ ऑब्जर्वर and this is the position of any object. Observer is looking from this lower level to higher level, and this line is horizontal line. Then angle between horizontal line and this line is line of vision. Angle between them is called angle of elevation. तो एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन क्या समझेंगे? ऑब्जर्वर हमेशा नीचे रहेगा, वो नीचे से कहां देखेगा? ऊपर की ओर देखेगा. देन दिस एंगल इज नोन एज एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन. And now next point is angle of depression. Third point is angle of depression. Angle of depression. Consider 2 points A and B. Let A is at higher level than point B. We consider 2 points. A is at higher level and B is lower level than A. मतलब A क्या है? पॉइंट A क्या है? ऊपर है, हायर लेवल पर है. किसके कंपेयर में? पॉइंट B. पॉइंट B कहाँ है? लोअर लेवल, नीचे है. When observer is at point A. ऑब्जर्वर कहाँ से? ऑब्जर्वर मतलब जो देख रहा है, जो ऑब्जर्व कर रहा है. ऑब्जर्वर कहाँ? पॉइंट A पर. ऑब्जेक्ट कहाँ है अपना? पॉइंट B पर. Let a line AM. Let a line AM which is horizontal line, you know horizontal line, parallel to the ground, and when observer looking at point B, then line AB is called line of vision. This is line of vision and this is horizontal line. In this situation this angle is known as angle of depression. Angle of depression. Now clear? Angle of elevation and angle of depression. In angle of elevation, observer is always at a lower level, and from lower level he looking at higher level. Then angle made by this line of vision with horizontal is called angle of elevation. And in angle of depression, observer is at higher level and object is at lower level. When observer looking from higher to lower level, then this is line of vision. This line of vision and this horizontal line, angle between them is called angle of depression. I think all of you clear. Line of vision, angle of elevation and angle of depression. So students, in the questions which we will be solved further, either angle of elevation will be given or angle of depression will be given. If you understand it well, then you can make a correct diagram, and after making correct diagram you can solve any question very easily. Let's understand once again. In which condition does angle of elevation occur? कौन से सिचुएशन में एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन बनता है? एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन व्हेन ऑब्जर्वर इज एट लोअर लेवल एंड एनी ऑब्जेक्ट एट हायर लेवल, एंड ऑब्जर्वर लुकिंग फ्रॉम लोअर लेवल टू हायर लेवल, देन दिस एंगल मेड बाय line of vision with horizontal is called angle of elevation. This angle BAM, or we can say angle MAB, this is angle of elevation. And this angle, and in which situation, in which condition does the angle of depression occur? कौन से सिचुएशन में, कौन से कंडीशन में एंगल ऑफ डिप्रेशन बनता है? इफ ऑब्जर्वर इज एट हायर लेवल, अगर ऑब्जर्वर हमारा ऊपर है, ऊपर से नीचे देख रहा है, इफ ऑब्जर्वर लुकिंग फ्रॉम हायर लेवल टू लोअर लेवल, देन दिस इज लाइन ऑफ विजन. ऐसे देख रहा है तो दिस लाइन इज लाइन ऑफ विजन, एंड एंगल बिटवीन लाइन ऑफ विजन एंड horizontal line is called angle of depression. I think all of you clear. Now we will see your first question. First question of 6.2. What is first question? A person is standing. See carefully your question. A person is standing at a distance of 80 meters from a church looking at its top. The angle of elevation is of 45 degree. Find the height of the church. A person is standing at a distance of 80 meters from a church. A person is standing. If you draw the correct diagram from the given information, then student you can easily solve the question. So first read the question is very carefully. Now try to make the diagram. A person is standing at a distance of 80 meters from a church. First draw the diagram according to given condition. Let this is the ground. ये क्या है? Ground. A church is given. Suppose that this segment AB represent a church. Students, in any question, if church is given, any building is given, any temple is given, any tree is given, these structures are always considered perpendicular to the ground. हमेशा कोई चर्च दिया है, कोई बिल्डिंग दिया है, लाइट हाउस दिया है, कुछ भी दिया है, ट्री दिया है, तो हमेशा उसको हम परपेंडिकुलर कंसीडर करेंगे, परपेंडिकुलर टू दी ग्राउंड. तो स्टूडेंट, this segment AB, suppose that represent a church. This is height of church. This church is perpendicular to the ground, and a person is standing at a distance of 80 meters from the church. This is a church, and person is standing at a point which is 80 meter distance. Let this is point C, and this point C from church is 80 meter apart. पर्सन कहां पर है? पॉइंट C पर है. ए बी क्या रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है? चर्च रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है. एंड एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन, a person is standing at a distance of 80 meter from a church looking at its top. इसके टॉप को देख रहा है. looking its top, the angle of elevation is of 45 degree. एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन आ गया. एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन आ गया तो हमको अपने से ही समझ जाना है कि ऑब्जर्वर कहां है? नीचे है, और वो नीचे से ऊपर देख रहा है. This observer looking at top of the church. So this angle is, student, this is angle of elevation, and this angle of elevation is given that 45 degree. Now what is AB? AB हमने क्या कंसीडर किया है? हाइट ऑफ द चर्च. अब इसको लिखना है, जो आपने कंसीडर किया है उसको यहां पर लिखना है. लेट segment AB is represent height of the church. And point C. What is point C? Point C क्या रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है? पोजीशन ऑफ द पर्सन. Point C, पोजीशन ऑफ द पर्सन. Point C क्या रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है? पोजीशन ऑफ द पर्सन. एंड एंगल ACB is angle of elevation. angle ACB is angle of elevation. Angle of elevation. Now given that, अभी तो हमने कंसीडर किया कि कौन सा चीज क्या रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है. नाउ AB क्या रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है? हाइट ऑफ द चर्च, और ये हमको फाइंड आउट करना है. एंड पॉइंट C रिप्रेजेंट द पोजीशन ऑफ द ऑब्जर्वर, एंड ऑब्जर्वर पर्सन standing at 80 meter from the church. It means this segment BC is 80 meter. क्या दिया है? BC is 80 meter and angle of elevation is given that 45. Angle of elevation is ACB. This is given that 45 degree. Students, angle of ACB is given that 45 degree. We will find height of the church, means we have to find this segment AB. Now you see this is a right angle triangle, and in a right angle triangle we can apply trigonometric ratios. This angle is given 45 and BC is its adjacent side. Angle 45, which side is its adjacent side? BC, and AB is its opposite side. Opposite side and adjacent side represented by a tangent ratio. Then in this right angle triangle we can apply tangent ratio. By using tangent ratio we can find this segment AB. Now in right angle triangle ABC, in right angle triangle ABC by trigonometric ratio. T means trigonometric. By trigonometric ratio, this angle 45, tan 45. Now tan 45 is equals to, what is the tangent ratio? Opposite side upon adjacent side. Which side is opposite side? AB upon adjacent side is BC. Now tan 45 is equals to AB upon BC, and you know tan 45 degree is 1. Tan 45 degree is 1 is equals to AB upon BC. This BC is given that 80 meter. Now write here 80. क्या यूज किया यहाँ पर? tan 45 degree. Tan 45 is 1. Now this 80 taken this side, 80 into 1. 80 into 1. This is the value of AB. Now AB is equals to 80. What is AB? AB is height of the church. Now write the answer. Therefore the height of the church is 80 meter. Now students, pause the video and write down the solution. Students, see your second question. Read carefully. From the top of a lighthouse, an observer looking at a ship makes an angle of depression of 60 degree. Angle of depression is given that 60 degree. It means observer is at higher level and our object is at lower level. मतलब observer ऊपर से देख रहा है. Angle of depression of 60 degree. If the height of the lighthouse is given that 90 meters, then find how far the ship is from the lighthouse. So students, this AB consider as a lighthouse, and point C is position of ship. This is 90 degree. Lighthouse, building, tree, pole, everything we always consider perpendicular to the ground. AB represent height of the lighthouse. This is perpendicular to ground, and C is position of ship. Angle of depression is given, means observer is at the point this. From the top of the lighthouse, from the top. It means our observer it at point A, observer looking from this point to this point, means AC is its line of vision and horizontal line is this. हॉरिजेंटल लाइन जहां ऑब्जर्वर रहेगा वहीं से हॉरिजेंटल लाइन ड्रॉ करना है. लेट दिस पॉइंट इज डी एंड एंगल ऑफ डिप्रेशन इज गिवन दैट 60 degree. So student, this angle is 60 degree, therefore this angle also will be 60 degree. You know why this angle is equal to this angle? By the property of alternate angles. This is 60 degree, therefore this angle will be 60 degree because of this is horizontal and this is also horizontal. This AC consider as a transversal, and you know if a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then their alternate angles are equal. This angle of depression is given 60 degree. According to by using property of alternate angle, this angle also will be 60 degree. So students, in this question AB we consider height of lighthouse. Let segment AB. Segment AB is height of the lighthouse. Height of the lighthouse. Lighthouse and angle. This angle is angle of its height is given. How much? 90 meters. And क्या फाइंड आउट करना है? What we will find? The distance of ship from the lighthouse. This is the position of ship and this is lighthouse. Lighthouse और ये जो ship है इसके बीच का डिस्टेंस फाइंड आउट करना है. Now point C represent position of the ship. Position of the ship and angle DAC. This angle DAC. This angle DAC is angle of depression. Angle of depression and BC is represent. BC क्या रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है? डिस्टेंस बिटवीन शिप एंड लाइट हाउस. BC रिप्रेजेंट डिस्टेंस बिटवीन शिप एंड लाइट हाउस. नाउ गिवन दैट, अब इसमें क्या क्या इंफॉर्मेशन आपको दिया है? हाइट ऑफ द लाइट हाउस. Which segment represent lighthouse? AB. This is given that 90 meters and angle DAC is given. Angle DAC is given that 60 degree. But angle DAC is equals to angle ACB. This angle DAC is equals to this angle ACB. Why these angles are equal? By alternate angles. They are alternate angles. Therefore angle DAC is 60 degree. Therefore this angle ACB is also 60 degree. And we will find in this question, क्या find out करना है? BC, distance of the ship from the lighthouse. This angle 60 degree. Its opposite side AB is given and we find its adjacent side. BC is adjacent side of 60 degree and AB is opposite side of 60 degree. Then again by using tangent ratio we can find BC. Now in right angle triangle ABC, in right angled triangle ABC by trigonometric ratio. T for trigonometric. कौन सा ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक रेशियो यूज करेंगे? tan tan के बाद क्या लिखेंगे, एंगल, कौन सा एंगल, ए एंगल 60 डिग्री। अच्छा एक बार चाहे तो आप नाम लिख सकते हैं, ACB यहां लिख सकते हैं, एंगल ACB, ACB is 60 डिग्री ना, राइट वन टाइम्स इट्स नेम, एंड टेंजेंट रेशियो इज अपोजिट साइड अपॉन एडजेसेंट, इसका अपोजिट साइड क्या है, AB अपॉन इट्स एडजेसेंट साइड इज BC। now tan angle ACB is 60 degree. now AB is given that 90 upon BC, AB is given that 90 since AB is equals to 90। चलो इसको नोट कर लो, फिर यहां से हम लोग करेंगे इसको। Now after this students, tan 60 degree you know its value √3, tan 60 is equals to 90 upon BC, right here its reason, tan 60 degree is equals to √3। now BC, how to find BC from this relation, BC is taken in this side, becomes √3 into BC is equals to 90। now BC is equals to 90 upon √3। in this question √3 is given, √3 is given that 1.73, √3 की वैल्यू दिया है, कितना दिया है, 1.73। समझो अगर यहां पर हमने वैल्यू पुट कर दिया, if we put the value of √3 1.73, तो ये डिफिकल्ट हो जाएगा, डिवाइड करने में थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम होगा, तो अभी यहाँ पर वैल्यू हम लोग पुट नहीं करेंगे, √3 की वैल्यू पुट नहीं करेंगे। नाउ रेशनलाइज द डिनोमिनेटर, हाउ टू रेशनलाइज इट्स डिनोमिनेटर, यू नो √3 इज एन इरेशनल नंबर, √3 क्या है, irrational number है। how to rationalize the denominator, by multiplying numerator and denominator by √3, 90 upon √3 से क्या करेंगे, ऊपर नीचे मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया, then BC is equal to 90 into √3, 90 into √3, and in denominator what is the denominator, √3 into √3, √3 into √3 कितना, 3। अब देखो ये 93 से कट गया, 3 जा मतलब कितना आ गया, 30। therefore BC is equals to 30√3, BC is equal to 30√3। now after this step we can put the value of √3। now BC is equals to 30 into √3 and √3 is 1.73, then BC is equal to is, now substitute the value of √3, what is the value of √3, 1.73, 1.73 is the value of √3, this is given in question। अगर क्वेश्चन में √3 की वैल्यू दिया है तो हम सब्स्टिट्यूट करेंगे, if the value of √3 is not given then we cannot put the value of √3। अगर वैल्यू नहीं दिया होता तो हम यहीं पर यही आंसर रहने देते, दिस इज द आंसर। if value is given then you substitute the value। now BC is equals to 30 into 1.73, e multiplying by 1.73 multiplying by 30, you get 3 जा 9, 3 7 जा 21, 3 2 जा 3 1 जा 3 2 5 0 9 1 5, 2 डिजिट पे पॉइंट है, 2 डिजिट पे पॉइंट लगा दिया, ये 0 कैंसिल हो गया, इट मींस BC is equals to 51.9 मीटर। therefore what is the BC, BC क्या रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है, BC is distance between ship and lighthouse. Therefore the distance between ship and lighthouse is 51.9 meter. Now students, pause the video and note down the solution. Now students, this is your third sum. See your third sum and read third sum. First pause the video and note down this question. What is your third sum? Two buildings are facing each other. Two buildings are facing each other on road of width 12 meters. From the top of the first building, which is 10 meters high, the angle of elevation of the top of the second is found to be 60 degree. What is the height of the second building? Students, इसमें important क्या होता है? क्वेश्चन आपने रीड किया, इफ यू मेक करेक्ट डायग्राम देन क्वेश्चन इज वेरी इजी, यू कैन सॉल्व वेरी इजी, बट डिपेंड ऑन योर डायग्राम. अगर आपका डायग्राम करेक्ट बना तो आप इजीली सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. नाउ सी, टू बिल्डिंग्स आर फेसिंग ईच अदर ऑन अ रोड ऑफ विड्थ 12 मीटर्स. मतलब एक रोड है, चलो यहां बना दिया, लेट दिस इज अ रोड ए बी, लेट ए बी विड्थ ऑफ द रोड. चलो एक एक हम लोग लिखते चल रहे हैं. दिस इज योर थर्ड क्वेश्चन. लेट सेगमेंट ए बी, सेगमेंट ए बी क्या रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है? विड्थ ऑफ द रोड, विड्थ ऑफ द रोड, विड्थ ऑफ द रोड, विड्थ ऑफ द रोड. ये रोड ऐसे नहीं गया है, ऐसे नहीं गया है, ये रोड ऐसे है, ऐसे जा रहा है, ऐसे. दिस इज द विड्थ ऑफ द रोड. टू बिल्डिंग्स आर फेसिंग ऑफ ईच अदर, एक दूसरे के आमने सामने हैं. सपोज दैट one building is this AC. Suppose that AC is one building and height of one building is given 10 meter. Let height of this building AC is 10 meter, and from the top of the first building, from the top of the first building, AC consider first building. From the top of the first building, the angle of elevation of the top of the second is 60 degree. Understood now? Angle of elevation is given. It means observer is at lower level and object is at higher level. Observer को कहाँ बोल रहा है? पॉइंट सी पर, टॉप ऑफ द फर्स्ट बिल्डिंग. ये फर्स्ट बिल्डिंग के टॉप से सेकेंड बिल्डिंग के टॉप को देखता है तो एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन कितना? 60 डिग्री. इट मींस सेकेंड बिल्डिंग इज हायर देन फर्स्ट बिल्डिंग. लेट सेकेंड बिल्डिंग इज BD. एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन, एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन, एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन किसके साथ में बनेगा? हॉरिजॉन्टल के साथ में बनेगा. तो ये हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन हो गई. दिस इज आल्सो हॉरिजॉन्टल एंड दिस इज आल्सो हॉरिजॉन्टल. देयरफॉर दिस लाइन इज पैरेलल टू दिस लाइन. तो यहां पर लिख दिया पॉइंट E. AC and BD are two buildings and buildings are always perpendicular to the ground, and this CE is parallel to AB. So this 90, therefore this angle is also 90 degree. Now what is AC? AC, सेगमेंट AC क्या रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है? हाइट ऑफ द फर्स्ट बिल्डिंग, हाइट ऑफ द फर्स्ट बिल्डिंग, हाइट ऑफ द फर्स्ट बिल्डिंग. एंड BD, सेगमेंट BD, हाइट ऑफ द सेकेंड बिल्डिंग, हाइट ऑफ द सेकेंड बिल्डिंग, height of the second building. And angle DCE, is 60 degree. This is angle of elevation. एंगल DC is angle of elevation. Angle of elevation. Now write down given. अब आपको क्या क्या इसमें से दिया है, किसकी किसकी वैल्यू दिया है. हाइट ऑफ द फर्स्ट बिल्डिंग AC is given that 10 meter and angle of elevation angle DCE is given that 60 degree. Now in this question we will find height of the second building. Second building किससे represent हो रहा है, BD से. It means we will find length of BD. Now you see this is a quadrilateral. In this quadrilateral this angle is 90, this angle is 90 and this line AB is parallel to C, therefore this is also 90 degree. अच्छा, इसमें कुछ confusion है क्या? ये तो 90 confirm है. Buildings are always considered perpendicular to the ground, but why this angle is 90 degree? Why this angle is 90 degree? अरे this is road. Road means horizontal. This is also horizontal. ये दोनों parallel हो गया. And this line consider when transversal. When a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then interior angles of one side of the transversal are supplementary. Interior angles of one side of ट्रांसवर्सल आर सप्लीमेंट्री. तो ये 90 है तो कितना हो जाएगा 90. अरे तभी तो सप्लीमेंट्री होगा, तभी तो 180 होगा. देयरफॉर दिस एंगल विल बी 90. इन दिस क्वाड्रिलेटरल वन एंगल 90, सेकंड एंगल 90, थर्ड एंगल 90, देयरफॉर फोर्थ एंगल विल बी 90 डिग्री. इन एनी क्वाड्रिलेटरल इफ ईच एंगल इज 90 डिग्री देन दैट क्वाड्रिलेटरल इज अ रेक्टेंगल. now in quadrilateral CABE angle A is 90 degree, angle B is 90 degree, angle E is 90 degree. Therefore which angle is remaining? Angle C 90 degree. इसका रेशन क्या लिखेंगे? remaining angle. Therefore quadrilateral, which quadrilateral? CABE is a rectangle. Why this is not a square? In square it is compulsory all the sides are equal. लेकिन हमको इसमें मालूम नहीं कि साइड कैसा है. What is the definition of rectangle? A quadrilateral in which each angle is 90 degree, then that quadrilateral is always a rectangle. So therefore this quadrilateral is a rectangle. And you know property of rectangle, opposite sides are equal. BE its opposite side is AC. BE is equal to क्या? AC. And this side AB is equal to क्या? CE. AB is equal to CE. AB is equal to C. कौन सा प्रॉपर्टी यूज किया? अपोजिट साइड्स ऑफ रेक्टेंगल. Therefore BE is equals to AC. AC is given that 10. Therefore BE is 10 meter. Are you clear ना? AC दिया है कितना 10, तो BE कितना हो जाएगा? 10 हो जाएगा. नाउ AB क्या है? विड्थ ऑफ द रोड. यहां लिखा नहीं था, चलो कहीं लिख दो यहां पर. AB विड्थ ऑफ द रोड इज आल्सो गिवन ना. विड्थ ऑफ द रोड हाउ मच गिवन? विड्थ ऑफ द रोड AB is given that 12 meter. Now this AB is given that 12 meter. Therefore this segment CE is 12 meter. Now clear ना? This segment is 12 meter. अच्छा, क्या हम लोग फाइंड आउट कर रहे हैं? हाइट ऑफ द सेकेंड बिल्डिंग एंड वी गेट लेंथ ऑफ बी मिल गया ना. कितना मिला? 10 मीटर. बचा क्या? DE. अगर हमको DE और मिल जाए तो DE और BE दोनों प्लस कर देंगे, देन वी गेट हाइट ऑफ द सेकेंड बिल्डिंग। नाउ हाउ टू फाइंड दिस DE by using trigonometric ratio? This angle is 90, therefore this is 90. This is a right angle triangle. In this right angle triangle, again we can use trigonometric ratios. Now in right angle triangle CED. Now in right angle triangle, which right angle triangle? CED. CED by trigonometric ratio, कौन सा trigonometric ratio यूज करेंगे? this is 60 ना, तो its adjacent side is 12, its opposite find out करना, adjacent दिया है, again by using tangent ratio, then by tan angle is 60 degree, its opposite side tan 60 degree, its opposite side is DE upon its adjacent side, which side is its adjacent side? CE. Now write here CE. Yes, tan 60 degree, you know the value of tan 60 is √3 is equals to DE. DE is not given. Right here DE upon CE. This is CE and you know CE is given that 12 meter. Write its value 12. Now 12 taken this side becomes in multiplication. Then 12 into √3. ऐसे लिखेंगे 12 into √3. This is the value of DE. This is the value of D. Students, in this question, the value of √3 is not given. Then we cannot put the value of √3. √3 value हमको मालूम है 1.73. But if √3 is not given, then we cannot put the value of √3. DE is equals to 12 √3. But we will find the height of second building. Second building is BD. क्या हमको फाइंड आउट करना है? BD इज इक्वल्स टू BE प्लस DE, BD प्लस DE। क्यों आपने दोनों को प्लस कर दिया? बिकॉज ऑफ पॉइंट्स B, पॉइंट्स E, पॉइंट्स D, दे आर कोलिनियर पॉइंट्स। तो यहां लिखना है पॉइंट्स B डैश E dash D. Points B, E, D are collinear point. Then BD is equal to BD is equal to BE. यहाँ पर क्या? BE plus DE. BE is given that 10 meter. This BE is 10 meter plus DE. DE is equals to 12 √3. 12 √3. This is the height of second building. Here we cannot add these two numbers. We cannot plus these two numbers because this is rational number and students this is irrational number, and we cannot plus, we cannot subtract if one number is rational and other is irrational number. Therefore students, this is the answer. This is the height of the second building. This is the height of the second building. Now write down, therefore the height of the second building is 10 plus 12 √3 मीटर। अब इसको ऐसे मत प्लस कर देना 10 plus 12 22। अब ऐसे मत लिखना 22 √3, ये रॉन्ग हो जाएगा। Why this is wrong? This one is rational, this is irrational number. We cannot plus rational and irrational. We cannot subtract rational and irrational. So student, this is our answer. This is the height of second building. 10 plus 12 root 3. So pause the video and note down the solution.